Good morning. Welcome to the Fifth Guardian. I'm your host, Tony Hunt, and today I'm player of games. Now, it's not my story, it's not your story. Today's story is Real Racing 3, specifically spending almost all the gold. I'm going to spend almost all the gold to upgrade the Porsche 919 Hybrid 2015, unlock the exclusive series. And I'm also going to go into the road collection and work through the series that has been released by winning the CC850. In both cases today, I'm probably just going to take them to 25%. And I'm pretty sure that will be around a 2-hour stream. And then tomorrow, take them both to 50%. Saturday, 75%. And then Sunday, 100%. Hopefully, by Monday morning, I've got at least 500, 600 gold ready to do the Formula One event. Now, I know the event is released on Sunday, but I'm going to delay it by one day and I'll attempt to do it in two parts on Monday and Tuesday, hopefully with enough gold. But I guess we'll find out. Right, let me share my iPad. Okay. There we go. One moment, because I've just messed that up. Never mind. Let's do that again. Onto the big screen. There we go. Right. Let's share. Oh. 1 second, it's not showing. It will in a minute. There we go. Okay, so yesterday I really need to learn how to pronounce this car's name. The Koenigsegg CC850. Sorry for any mispronunciations. And I started working through winning tiers in the Eternal Koenigsegg. Now, I took this up to 23% yesterday, and each time I won, and each time I won with the car needing servicing. That's how good a supercar is. Even if it needs servicing, you can still win, especially the lower tier events or the lower tier races. Okay, so I might as well get on with it. I'm not going to rush in and spend the gold because I really don't want to be spending my gold, but I know that's how it works. Never mind, not to worry. C'est la vie. C'est la vie. Right. So I'm going to do the autocross first. And what I've done overnight, just let it service overnight. So I've got a full, healthy car. So let's see how we get on. I'll just... Oh, have I not got sound? Oh. Haven't quite got this right this morning. Haven't got sound. Let's have another look at that then. Yeah, I've not got sound. Let me just do that again then. Not sure why I've not got sound. Normally, it's just I've done exactly the same as I've done before. Have I? Yeah. Anyway, I got first. And that's put me. Has it put me over 25%? Yes, it has. So I've got 10 gold. I am going to spend most of this. I'll be perfectly honest with you. So let me just have a look. So the next tier. So I'll get up to. I'll carry on racing the car, and I'll get up relatively close to 50%, and I'll take it over 50% tomorrow, and I'll get 16 gold. Let me just have a look and see why I'm not getting sound. I'll just what I'll do is I'll share my desktop and just quickly work in the background, trying to. Okay, let me just. There's always something, isn't there? Nothing ever goes quite 100%. I'm not sure why I haven't got sound. Let me just. Oh, come on. There you go. Let's take that off screen. Okay, so let me just have a quick look at this in the background. Let me just see why I haven't got. Let's just stop mirroring for a second. Let's make sure. Ah, there we go. There we go. Let's share that screen now. Shouldn't be too long, folks. Oh, that's interesting. It's struggling now to connect. Ooh. I'll put me back on screen so you know something's going on. But yeah, I'm struggling now to connect. There we go. That's better. We're in. Right. But again, I've lost sound. Let me just have another look at that. Stop mirroring. So I've got sound there. So you can hear that. Can you hear that now? What's going on? Let's have a look. Oh well. I'll connect again, and if it's not got any sound, then I'll just do it as is. It's definitely got a problem today. Strange how these things work. Technology, eh? So it says it failed to connect. I bet you it connects first time now. No. Right. Not to worry, because I've got a plan B, hopefully. Ah, there we go. We're in. But we haven't got sound. I don't know why I haven't got sound. Okay, I'll just have to do it without sound. So back to the CC850. So I've got that series now up to 25%. Do the speed record now. Now, all of this, I reckon, will be quite straightforward. It is interesting whether or not I'll actually be racing against any human opponents as opposed to the computer opponents. As more and more people complete the first event, Timeless Power. Now, one of the things I do think is because it is very expensive, it will take people maybe a bit of time because they probably haven't got loads and loads of gold. And it will also probably mean that a lot of people won't achieve the car because they haven't got enough gold, which probably is an explanation as to why there isn't a massive amount of human opponents being listed in this competition here. In fact, you can see they are all computer opponents, which I do find quite interesting. Let me just, what happens if I do close that, and then let's open it up again. Do we get sound again? Doesn't look like it. Oh dear. I must have done something wrong in the background then, not to worry. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Can you hear me okay? Yes, I think you can hear me okay. Yes. Good. Okay. It's not a case we've got no sound whatsoever. In fact, I did hear my stream that was just simulcasting have audio, so that shouldn't be a problem. Okay. So back to the CC850 then. So we're up to 27%. I've completed another tier. It does make me laugh that you've got in a series that only has one car, you have a showcase for that one car, of which the car is the only one car in the whole series. So imagine on a number of, I'll come out and I'll show you, on a number of series. So say, for example, I'll do the rarest of the rare. So there's 3 cars in there. So on a normal tier, if I select, you can select any of the 3 cars. But if I go to, there we go, a showcase, it's only got McLaren 212C Spider in there. So it means I can only select that one car. It does seem, again, they're sort of following a template, but it does seem pointless having a showcase for a series when you've only got one car in that series. What do I know? So let's do the Hunter then. This will be interesting. Will we have any human opponents to compete again? Again, no. So I should be able to do this quite easily. Okay, so there we go. Let's get this. So I'm 900 yards ahead, but behind. I'm 800 yards behind. It's got to be the shorter circuit, surely. 600 yards behind. 500 yards behind. 400. 300. 200. 0. I'm in the lead. There we go. So that's another one won. So that's another first. 29%. So I'm going to not do the cup, and it's 3 laps. I'm going to move to tier 8, and I'm going to do the speed snap. (165 miles per hour) I've got to hit the line at. 166 technically, I guess. I'm going to just slow down and then speed out of this corner. And hopefully that's, oh yeah, that's easily done it. 170 odd. So even though I'm in like a third of the way through this series, I'm still very easily winning these events. Although, in fairness, it's predominantly because I'm not competing against human. Although, there we go. There's our first human opponent, Nina Sweet. All the others are computer opponents. Having now done it with sound for a bit, it sounds a bit weird, doesn't it, when I've not got sound? But never mind. Another one to add to the glitch list. I've got no idea why I haven't got sound. We'll just have to make do for this stream. At least it's not bitty. I don't think it is. No. Nice and smooth. So again, it's this car is still very easily winning the cups in the earlier tiers, which is good because I do need to. Boy, do I need to get the gold back, and you'll see what I mean. The reason why I'm taking a little bit of a risk is I think I've calculated out that I will have sufficient gold for the F1. Maybe not on the Sunday, but definitely on the Monday. It being the last day of the month, it's a gold reward. So I get 30 plus 30, so that's 60. And I think that will just take me definitely over 500 and heading quite close to 600. And based on current experience, I think I only need 450 gold to use to upgrade the F1 car and therefore win it. I'm assuming it's going to be a 5-stage event, and my plan is to do 4 of those stages on Monday, and then the final stage, which will be the banana skin stage, on the Tuesday. And then we'll see where we go from there. Okay, so I'm quite a bit ahead now, 500 yards ahead. There's 4 cars still in the race, and I'm first. And the worst I can now come is third, because there's no way anyone can catch me in 3 seconds from being like 600 yards ahead. So this is looking good for another win. I am intrigued if I've upgraded this car enough to now get 100% on this particular series. That will be interesting. I doubt you will probably need to upgrade the car to 100%, but I would imagine I'd need to have more than 21 of the 28 upgrades to be able to, have a sufficient high enough PR to win the latter stage tiers. So there we go. That's another first. still got a little bit durability left. Okay, so I'm going to carry on doing this because I've effectively allowed for an hour each on both cars. So I'll go back to tier 6 and I'll do the Nürburgring Sprint Circuit Cup. This will, again, that looked to me to be all computer opponents. This will take my car to then needing a service, but I'm going to carry on using the car and see where we can get. It wouldn't surprise me if I can get really close to 50% before the car isn't good enough to win a cup or a speed snap or an autocross or even a speed record. Look at that. See that car there? Just not that this one here. It was almost horizontal on the track there. They are definitely a lot more aggressive. But again, I mean, I'm first relatively quickly. This one is a shorter lap. That should be relatively quick race. Shame I haven't got sound. I don't quite understand why I've not got sound. I'll just go off screen again. I've just got another hunch with what might be wrong. Let's have a quick look. Okay. Okay, that's on. Do. I've got no. Ah, here we go. There we go. Okay. No, that's all okay as well. How bizarre. Let's go back to the window. Can't see the window again. I mean, loads of technical issues this morning for some reason. Just for a change. There we go. I've got one more thing to try, but I'll try that after we've won this race. So I'm ahead. Lap 1 complete, 500 yards ahead. This is looking to be quite easy. As I said, this will probably mean my durability will below the threshold, and then technically the car will need servicing. But as I found out yesterday, I could win cups even when the car required servicing. So I'm going to potentially try the same again and see how it does. With the car being so far ahead still, I reckon it needing servicing is not going to be a big problem. But as I go through the tiers, and obviously the PR rating required is higher, and also as more and more human players win this car and start setting times in this particular series, I'll find myself up against tougher and harder opponents, and therefore less likely to be in the top 3 with a car that needs servicing. Well, I do think that's quite a useful tip to people, especially on the supercars, specifically on the supercars. You know, anything maybe above 80 PR, quite often you can win the earlier tiers, even if that particular car needs servicing. You know, it's like having a car that's pretty well upgraded and it needing servicing maybe might knock off 10% of its overall PR, or you might still be 20 PR above most cars in the particular tier. So hence why you still win. So I'm on the end of my 3rd lap. I've actually caught the back markers. That's crazy. And yeah, another victory. There we go. I'm not going to service it. I'm going to go through and I'm going to try another one of the races and see how I do skip video. So I'm at 34%. I'm not going to go above 50%, but we'll have a go at just seeing where we can end up with WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca circuit. 4 laps. Let's give this a go. Now, do you see what I mean? The PR for this is 93.8. So I'm probably still as good as a car that's got a PR of 93.8. But let's find out. You can, at this stage, you can hardly tell that the car needs servicing. It's still faster than the majority of cars on the track. It's probably not faster on like long straights, but definitely in the corners. You can see here, it's more than good enough to overtake. Wowzer. So I'm already up to 14th. I'll take this car on the inside and then to the outside. And then all of a sudden the outside becomes the inside. I'll take this car as I go around the corner. Now, I probably would have struggled if this was a 3-lap race, but being a 4-lap race, I do think it makes it, that extra lap just makes all the difference. So I'm into 11th already. Now I'm up to 10th. I'll get this car on the outside this time, this corner, and then go round and in, round the outside of this car. I'm up to 8th. I'm up to 8th on lap 1. So I've got 7 cars to overtake, 3 laps to go. So that's looking pretty good, I think. Right. But I probably do need to overtake at least 3 cars on this lap, I'd say. And I am starting to see that cars just beginning to struggle to catch. We'll see. That's 1 car down. Get right on the tail. Don't worry too much about overtaking at this stage. Try and get him in on this corner. I think I can. There we go. 2 cars down. Can I get the 3rd car before the end of the lap? I think I can. There we go. I think I've got him. I'm going to get him on the inside here. There you go. Oh, not quite. Yeah. Yeah. I think the car has found its particular level in terms of needing PR, and I think it's now. Now, I have got a free 1-hour service, but I'm thinking of not using it today. Yeah, I'm starting to struggle now, aren't I? So let's. There we go, got it. I've still got another lap after this, but I've got 2 cars just to score any point. So it's not looking brilliant. But then again, I may find that I catch back markers. So if I catch back markers, the cars in front naturally just slow down because they're terrible at overtaking back markers. So there's still an outside chance I can win, and there's still an outside chance I can be on the podium, so to speak, i.e. first, second, or third. But I am now starting to see I'm starting not catching these cars. Or not catching them as quick. So yeah, I think we've just about found the limit of this car. Not to worry. I do think that this track is one of the toughest ones, so I'm not overly surprised. But I just thought I'd give it a go with it being 4 laps. There we go. I've got 4th, so I'm not that far of getting on the podium. Don't think I am, though. But it does look as if the back markers are just coming into play there. Yeah. Shame. There you go, 4th. Probably needing an extra lap. Okay, so I'm just going to try one more thing. So just bear with me one moment. Let me just do that. And then, see now, the sound's come back. So let me do something opposite to what I've been doing then. Something completely illogical, but let's see if this works. Yeah, so there's something weird going on because basically as soon as I connect, even if I put the sound down to 0, it's showing as 100% sound, even though I haven't actually got any sound. So, okay. Right, share the screen again. Let me just try something else because I have got an alternative. Just race, Tony. Just race. Okay. Right, I'm going to give the Hunter a go, and then I'll give the head-to-head a go, because I reckon I can probably still achieve something on those races, even if I've got a car that needs servicing. Okay. All good. So 700 yards behind, 600, 500, 400, 300, 200, 100, 0. So I've got 4th. I've got 3rd. I'm not going to get 2nd, am I? Oh, I am. There you go. I've got 1st. Wow. How about that? That was a surprise to me. Very good. Yeah, so I am now starting to see. So second and third are human opponents, or rather, their times are copies of human opponents. I think it begins where it gets harder and harder. Skip video. Okay, so let's do the head-to-head. So I'll do the head-to-head, and then I'll do the time trial, and then that'll be it on this car. So I've achieved the target of getting to 25%, and I'm well on the way to achieving 50%. Now it is proving to be just a little bit harder to overtake. I reckon I can get this guy as we go through these corners. Yes, I reckon. There we go. It is getting harder though, so it is a lot closer. But I've got him anyway. I just need to stay ahead. Now he'll probably come back at me in the straights because I just haven't got the straight line speed. Yeah, there you go. You see, 12, 11, 10 yards. Oh, I've sped away. As soon as I went into the corner, I sped away. Oh dear. He almost knocked me off track there. So I've probably at the limit though in terms of what this car can do without without needing servicing. I don't think I can take it any further, which is fine. We're well on the way to 50%. So I'll click continue because what I'll do is I'll do the time trial. So the time trial, even though I'm not going to set a particularly fast lap, it's just all about completing it. I did see an endurance there, so I might give that a go as well. What time are we at? Yeah, plenty of time. I really don't want to be spending any gold, but I know I have to. Okay, so it's the Circuit of America's Grand Prix circuit. So let's give that a go. So I'll take off. I don't think it's the. Yeah, it is. Yeah, but for a minute it might have been not the complete Grand Prix circuit, but yeah, it is. All I have to do is just stay on track, keep it relatively clean. The car won't set the fastest lap, but I'm not really that bothered. It's just a case of completing the time trial so that it shows us first and marks it as a goal, so to speak. So if you remember how fast this car can get up to, it will be interesting if it can get even close to 250. No, I would have expected that to be close to 250 if it was fully serviced. It only just hit 200 by the looks of it. Okay, there we go. Last bit of the lap. Yeah, she is starting to struggle now, this car. If you consider the Formula One cars from last season did this lap in about 1 minute 20. This car's a lot slower, but I think she would have been pretty closer if it was fully serviced. But there we go. I've completed it. I've got a first effectively. Skip the video. I'm up to 40%, so I'm almost at the 50% mark. I'm not going to do the 50%. I'll hold that off till tomorrow. But what I will have a go at is the endurance. So this is all going to be key at what mile. See, again, only 6.3 miles because it's all computer opponent. So I think I can achieve this. So I'm glad I didn't service it straight away. I will service it after this endurance race. And then it'll be ready for tomorrow. I might do a couple of races just off stream just to get it to say, I don't know, 46% maybe. And then I'll do the same again, get it past 50% and then go as far as I can. I do have a 1 hour free servicing, but I might use that on either Saturday or Sunday. Oh. Okay, so I'll just back off. Won't bother overtaking any more this lap. 2 miles is about 16 seconds to be added. They are up to 89 seconds, which is the maximum you can have. So I've got to wait another 5 seconds before I overtake because you get 10 seconds for every car you overtake. There we go, 89 seconds again. It's looking good. I'm going to achieve this quite easily then. I normally would expect to get between 10 and 12 miles on this car when it's needing servicing. Oh, there we go. So I'm now at almost 4 miles. I only need to get 6.3. So effectively, I've got another lap to do. So I've almost done 2 laps. So I'll have a third lap to do, and then that should mean I've got first place on this endurance race. There we go. Again, it crossed the finish line and went back up to 89 seconds, which I think is pretty good. Okay. Okay, so I'm just approaching third position. So I've got third. I've got second. And I've got first. So this car can still win events, getting very close to 50%, even though it needs servicing. That's not bad at all. Well, so in terms of tomorrow's stream, that will be in the afternoon because I was umming and ahhing if I'd be doing a morning stream or afternoon stream on Friday. It will be in the afternoon and it will be around 2:30 p.m. So I'm up to 8 miles. I reckon I'd get between 10 and 12 miles. And I'm not looking too far off that. Yeah, looking good. There we go, almost 9 miles, and I'll be crossing the finish line. So lap 5, I've got 30 seconds, which should be enough to do another mile. And there's a car in front, so I reckon if I overtake that car, I'll be well in the at least 10 miles, between 10 and 11 as it stands at the moment. Not seeing any car ahead, just in the distance there. Don't think I'm going to catch him. So I've gone past the 10-mile mark. It's looking like about 10.5 miles I'll get. There we go. 10 point. I hope it doesn't do what it did before, so I'll just go there. So there you go. So on yesterday's stream, even though the car would stop on endurance, he wouldn't end the race because it was like on a slant, so it could just drift ever so slowly forward, which doesn't normally happen. So I just thought I'd head towards the sort of like the wall, so that I'm forced not to be able to move forward, and that would have ended the race pretty quickly. There we go. So I'll service the car now. I'll be ready now for tomorrow to do 50%. Skip video, I'm at 41%. So what I might do in the background is do a couple more, so I'll be up to like 46% come the stream tomorrow. Okay, so now the thing I probably don't really want to do, but there we go. So upgrade sales for the Porsche 919 Hybrid 2015. Look at that engine cost, 286, but it is down from 440. So let's do it. My gold is now at 376. Drivetrain, 33 gold down from 50. Body, 27 gold down from 42. It's just that one upgrade on engine that was just crazy amount of money. Suspension, 21 down from 32. So I'm under 300. Exhaust, 31 down from, I can't even see what that is. 50 is it? Brake, 23 down from 36. And there we go, I've done it. So I didn't quite get below 200. Yeah, show me. So I'm at 241 gold, which is pretty low. I don't want to be going any lower, and my intention is not to go any lower. So today's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I reckon I can be over 500 and probably close to 600, ready for the F1 event, which I'll start on the Monday. Now, this car, unfortunately, doesn't have all the colours available. It's only got its official colours. So I can either do it in all white, black, or red. I don't like the red. Prefer the white. I'll do it in the white. Yeah. Right, so my usual tactic on the exclusive series is because all the tiers are available, I do the quick races first, knowing that I should be able to do that in one endurance on the basis that it being, durability on the basis that the car gets double durability from the point of view it's at 100% upgrades. So do the speed snap first. Let's see where we go. Only just did it, 164, but I did do it. I'm just going to do another little test on this. So I'll just stop sharing the screen so you'll be looking at my face just for about 30 seconds. And let me just, I'm going to close that down. Yeah, I definitely think it's something to do with the fact that the car doesn't, the iPad thinks it's at 0 volume, even though when you select it, it isn't. I've just closed the app down just to see if that's going to make a difference. And then, right, okay, so straight away there, the sound stops. Or I guess that's equivalent to a pause, maybe. There we go. Okay, so the problem was the app. I had to restart the app. Sorry about that, guys. We're there in the end. So let me share my window now. So we have got sound now. Only took me off the stream to figure it out. Okay, not going to do the endurance, not going to do the cup. So on tier 2, I'm just going to do the autocross. There we go, that's better. So I've got to get to 42 seconds. I'm currently on 25. Well, I've effectively got to go there and back, so I think it's going to be a bit tight. 35. Oh no, 38 seconds. That was achieved that quite easily, to be fair. So that's autocross done. Skip the video. I won't do the elimination. I'll hold off on that. I'm not going to do the head-to-head at the moment. I'm just going to focus on, because I've only got to get to 25%, I'm going to focus on speed snap, autocross, and drag race. Let's see how many of those we've got and how close to 25% we get. Okay, it's going to be close. Well, I achieved that by over a second, so that's okay. So another win, another first. Suspect I'll be up to 5%. Skip video, yeah, 5%. So 6, speed snap and drag race. Well, we'll do them both. Let's see how we get on. See how we get on. There we go. Go back 191 now, so that should mean me first. There we are, 191.46. First. Okay. So far, so good. But I've only made a mistake. Now I'm just going to come out because I just want to see what my percentages are at. So I'm still showing 70% for road collection. At some point, I'm expecting that to jump up to 71%. Having effectively had, I think there was that series I did, the Eternal Koenigsegg, and one exclusive series. Well, on this particular go, I'm trying to get both of those. Well, the CC850 up to 100% in terms of the series, and also one exclusive series up to 100%. So that should take me back up to 71%, I hope. But we'll find out. Right, all the way to the right. Select the Porsche. Drag race. There you go, I've got that quite easily. Next. And again. There we go. So far, so good. 9%. I'm not going to do anything in there. I'll do the speed snap. 181 miles per hour. I've got to get up to. The current leader is 181.2, so slow down a bit so I can speed out of the corner. There we go. That looked good. 182 I saw there, so I should be first. There we go. A little bit close, but take it. Leave the others at this moment, go to 9, and I'll do the autocross. So I'm at 11%, so this should take me halfway towards hitting the 25%. Now, in fairness, I think this car's a bit too big for this particular circuit, but especially this bit here. Did that as well? All right. All righty. Got plenty of servicing left on the car as well, so 12%. Will not do any more there. I'm going to leave those. Speed snap. I think I did that quite easily. 193.4. I'm sure the second place was 180. $188. Almost 5 miles clear of second. It's all right. I can do that. So that should put me up to 14%. And that's on tier 13. So I've got to. I'm probably not going to have enough then, because there's only 20 tiers, and up to tier 13, I've only got to 14%. So I'm going to skip those. I'm going to do the autocross. So I'm probably going to have to do. I think I'll do some head-to-heads. I tend to be quite good at those. And then we'll do a cup. So the thing here, you know, with me spending all the gold, and obviously I'm not going to get my gold back in terms of this car, but the overall goal is to try and get to 100% across each of the series, and I'll do it over a period of months, and therefore a period of upgrades. So as I sort of said in a stream, one of the streams way back, my intention is just to try and get up 1 or 2% every upgrade, and that should get me to 100% probably by the time 2027 comes around. Yeah. But the other thing I've done is I've looked at all the events that are coming up, the events that I know I've already achieved, and therefore I shouldn't need to spend any more gold. The events that are coming up that need me to buy a car, upgrade a car, and therefore I've got an approximation of how much gold I need for each event. So even though it looks a little bit risky, the 241, I'm convinced I can still achieve all the events and be in a position for the next version of Real Racing 3 at the beginning of that version to have at least 1,400 gold, give or take. But we'll see. Okay, so I'll do the drag race. So my expectation is I'm going to have enough gold for the Formula 1, and then I haven't got to spend any gold for 2 weeks. Whether I will or whether I won't, that's a different story. One for another day. Okay, so this is going well in terms of racers winning the races so far. Although that didn't look so good. have caught him. There we go. Another first. All got plenty of durability left. And that should have put me up to 17%, 18%. Very good. So tier 18, nothing doing there. Okay, so on tier 19, I've got 2 autocross and speed snap. So let's give these 2 a go. It doesn't look like there's anything in tier 20, so I'll then go back to the first tier and start doing some of those. Thought I'd got something there. There we go. Was it close? How close was that? Yeah, that was close. Okay, never mind. Again, as I've said before, but I'll say it again. So sometimes you don't win a particular race because you're up against a computer that is a human being, a copy of a human being's race that's of a similar skill set to you in terms of the race, as opposed to up against computer opponents. So if you find that's the case, the way that I get around it is I take my iPad offline, so it's not on the internet, and then reset the app so it loads back up again, do the race again, and it can only provide you computer opponents. Gives you the best opportunity, therefore, to win that race if you are struggling to beat human opponents. There we go. I think I did that quite easily. Oh no, no, I didn't. I got second again. Not to worry. Not to worry at all. %, almost at 25%. Back to tier 1. Won't do the endurance. I won't do the elimination. I will do the head-to-head. Okay, let's go. So I'm in first. No surprise there. It is head-to-head. But the only time I didn't win a head-to-head was when the car I was using needed servicing. Well, no, but then again, I even still caught. I think I still caught the guy, didn't I? Yeah. So he did go off into the lead, but I still caught him. So I think I'm, at least on these streams, undefeated in my head-to-heads. So I see we've got a few people watching. So good afternoon, because it is now the afternoon at 10 past midday. Hope your Thursday is going okay. Your morning's been a successful one. There we go. to the finish line, another first. There we go. %. I'm not going to do the Hunters. I'll do a speed record. So the Bugatti circuit speed record. 197.4 I've got to get. I think the straight halfway around the lap is the best place to try and attempt that. Oh wow, maybe there was. So I'm already in second. Can I improve on second? Now is the question. There is also a real possibility I could have got that if I'd have gone back from the start line, but never mind. One to note for next time if I don't do it here. Make sure brake assists are turned off. Let's see if we can do it. There you go. Another first. So I think that'll take me up to 23, 24%. So to get over 25% now, I'm going to do a cut. There we go. Another win. %. That's 4 laps on Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. Tempting. Got to do it. Got to do it. I'll be starting 22nd, but this is a good track. Plenty of laps to get to first, I'd say. Just stay out of the way of trouble at this first corner. So go around the outside. Okay, I'm already up to 13, 12. 11. Now I'm just going to slow down a bit because there could be trouble up here as well. So look, there we go, and then overtake. There we go. So I'm up to 9. So I've got 8 cars to overtake with the best part of 4 laps still left. Oh, I almost got both of those then. No, not having any of it. Oh, I've lost it. Oh dear. Let's see if we can get this back then. I had to go some though for that car to lose traction there. There we go, sorry about that. So I'm up to 6. I'm up to 6 now. 5 cars to overtake, 3 laps to do it in. There we go. Got 2 of them in that corner. So that's 4th. 3 cars to overtake, 3 laps to go. So 1 car per lap. So it's looking good. around the outside. There we go. Up into third. And I get this guy there. Get all of them, I think, before the end of lap 2. Got this guy as well. Get the corner right though, Tony. Yeah, almost got it wrong again. There we go. In the lead after only completing 1 lap and only halfway through the second. So this will take me to 25%. I think it's 10 gold on this one. We'll have a look in a minute. I think it goes through and shows. Yeah, it does. It shows me the 50%, 75%, and 100% gold as well. So. Third lap. Oh, lost it. Lost it. Unfortunately, I am 200 yards ahead of second, so. So this should take me over 25%, and therefore the second objective in this stream achieved. Okay, final lap. Come on, push it through. $500 yards almost ahead of second. Oh, I see, I've lost it again. Okay, so final part of lap 4, up to 300 yards ahead of second. There we go. Final chicane, I guess. Okay, yes, well done. Yay. Wrong mouse. Right. First, I'll not service the car just yet, just in case. Okay, there we go. 10 gold. Skip the video. So if I go to information, yeah, so it's 10, 15, 25, 30. There's only 80 gold in total, unfortunately. But we'll take that. It's fine. So that's my objective for today achieved, 25%. Tomorrow's objective, same 2 series, up to 50%. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go through why I feel I'm going to have enough gold come Monday. So today, I got a 20 gold reward, and then I've had 20 gold reward when I came into the game. So it paid me 10 gold plus 10. I've got 10 gold on hitting 25% in each of the series. So I've got 40 gold today. Now tomorrow there's no reward, but obviously I can get gold through playing video. So I've got the potential of earning up to 20 gold tomorrow. And in terms of 50%, it's 16 and 15. And then the day after that, I get a gold reward of 10 plus 10, so that's 20. Another opportunity to earn an additional 20 gold. And then 75% is 22 gold plus 25 gold. And then on Sunday, I think it will be touch and go whether or not I can take the CC850 series up to 100%. If I can, it's 34 gold. But I think it's going to be touch and go whether I can or not. This series is 30 gold. Plus on top of that, again, potential of earning 20 gold through playing videos. So if you sort of add all of that up, on average, I think it's about 80 gold a day. So for those 4 days, 80, 160, 320, that should take me over 500. And then on Monday, being the last day of the month, you get a reward. I get 30 gold plus 30 gold. So I should be in a reasonable position to doing the F1 on Monday with over 600 gold. So that's going to be my target. But to achieve that target, it means tomorrow 50% in those 2 series, Saturday 75% in those 2 series, and then Sunday 100% in those 2 series. Then ready for the F1 on Monday, which I'll split into 2 parts. I think it's going to be a 5-stage series again. So I'll do series stages 1 to 4 on Monday, and then what I suspect will be the banana skin stage 5 on the Tuesday. So there we go. That's all goals achieved for today. Ready to try and achieve the 50% goals in both those series for tomorrow. So I think all that it remains me to do is wish you all a good day, and hopefully I get to see you all tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye.